Hi, my name is John Festinger, and this is the third video blog edition of News of the Week for September 10, 2014. This is associated with the video game law course at the University of British Columbia Faculty of Law, and I hope anyone who's watching it, whether you're from the course or not, enjoys it and reacts to it online on the course website. This week, I am going to talk about three stories that appear on the September 10th News of the Week. Story 23 and story 9 and 10 under games. Going from the back forward for reasons that'll become obvious, story 23, EA, we never want to be named worst U.S. company again. No, that's understandable, and I think that's more than possible and more than likely, and that's what the rest of this commentary is going to be about. For those of you who are not fully aware, EA has been named by in a particular survey the worst U.S. company for 2 years running, and that's largely because of what I might describe as their tone deafness in dealing with their customers and fans and gamers generally. And there just isn't the time to go through the litany of complaints about EA, but a good Google search will take you a long way. So how is EA going to change that? Well, that takes us to stories 9 and 10. Story 9, EA working to fix block on gay name sharing in The Sims 4. Overzealous filter blocks players from sharing names with LGBT terms online. Now, this may not seem fair, but time was, even if there was a much larger community at stake, it would feel to those of us who played EA games that it was touch and go whether we would get a patch or get a repair. And this is probably, in terms of the number of users, not a very huge issue, but EA decided to work on it immediately, and good for them. And I doubt somehow that it's just showboating of some sort. I think it is understanding the tone and understanding the times and understanding the social import of an issue, and is getting to work on it. The next item is similar, and again, you know, it can be seen as caving into popular opinion or showboating in some way, and I kind of doubt it's either. It seems like just a simple, clear, and decisive move, and a completely appropriate one. And that is EA Sports to remove Ray Rice from Madden NFL 15 roster in future updates, or in a future update. Well, Ray Rice ain't on the roster anymore, and isn't going to be for the foreseeable future. It's the right thing to do. It's a statement, and that's all good. So it seems to me, and we'll see, that EA is well on its way to not being named the U.S.'s worst company again. But I want to make sort of 1.5 more points. The first is, let's contrast what EA is doing and how they are getting the tone right to the NFL in the Ray Rice controversy in particular, where the NFL seems to be EA circa 5 years ago and just booting the ball all over the place, making a huge mess of it. especially in light of the did they have the tape, didn't they have the tape, did someone in the NFL have the tape, and kind of the lack of clarity, the lack of communication, the lack of directness. Exactly the opposite of what EA seems to be doing today. So, I guess my suggestion is, NFL, if you want to be named worst company in the U.S., you are well on your way. You probably have to change your corporate structure a little bit to do that. But the way you're not thinking clearly, you may want to just do that as well. So thank you for joining me this week, and onwards to next week. Hopefully you will find that the sound quality has improved even more. Please feel free to comment on the website, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.